Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fafnir Fab and Racing. I got something on my face. Today's episode, or at least the beginning of this episode, is currently Tuesday, and obviously stopped on doing the front suspension for a little bit, because as I stated, as I stated in the short, I'm going to be pulling the engine so that I can get the front suspension done, because it's really hard just trying to maneuver around everything. Because I'm also going to be, as I stated in the last video, I'm going to be taking the front face here and trying to save it. That way I can just mount that up to the cage that gets done in the engine bay here. That way factory headlights, parking lights, and I'm like winded for some reason. That way all that stuff, the factory, why am I winded? That way the factory headlights, parking lights, and turn signals, and the front grille can go right back on, and it'll make it easier to replace if it ever gets damaged, instead of having to buy an entire like fiberglass front clip or an entire fiberglass body and then just cutting off the clip, because that's a lot of money just to fix the front. So but yeah, right now I'm just doing some body work, getting the rocker panel stuff done. And these things are so handy. Bought them off Amazon. HC Pacific. Oh, Clicolux. Come on, focus. Focus. Come on. There we go. They are so useful holding body parts in place, because right now this is not moving. It is held in place just by these. And these things are awesome. So next, I am now a shadow. There I am. Next part of this is going to be me tack welding this on and doing some body massaging, because there's parts of this rocker panel that don't quite fit like they should. We're going to fix that. So, yeah, here we go. Really quick, a little known fact. A lot of aftermarket auto body panels, like this rocker panel, don't fit up exactly right all the time. It's very rare occasion that they do. So you must do a little bit of massaging. Back to work.
between these tires, especially because the secondary pulley for the CVT is right there. So basically, we have three options to get this setup to work. We can either just widen the tires by 5 or 6 inches, total width, make it a lot wider to get the engine to fit, or we could use a different engine. I was a little bit back, thinking about, should I just use a Predator 670 engine? But then it's like, for this project, I kind of don't want it. As nice as it would be to have an air-cooled engine that has electric start, they're just not very interesting engines. They're kind of boring in my opinion, and they're huge, they're heavy, and they don't make that much power. They do make a decent amount of torque, but they're not very fast engines. I could get a 2-cylinder snowmobile engine. I was looking at Facebook Marketplace earlier today. I did find one, but honestly, this snowmobile was in way too nice a condition. It was like almost 30 years old. It had like only 400 miles on it, and apparently it was like garage kept for most of its life, and it was like almost in brand new condition of the inputs of this gearbox. And if I could modify this and basically cut it right here and then machine new external splines to where this slides onto the input and the secondary pulley slides onto this, we will have to put a bearing on it because it'll be sticking out so much, but I think that'll work. Honestly, I think that is the best option because it'll make it to where we can still use XLT 600 and make the setup work, and we can have it to where these tires aren't sticking out way past the fiberglass body. So yeah, I think that's the best option for this setup. Now we know that. Now we kind of have a general idea on how this setup's going to work. Let's start working on the rear suspension and getting that mocked up.
guys, well, I did have a different outro video for this video, but it was way too awkward. I chose not to use it. So, here we are. As you can see, truck not done. Rocker panel not quite done. Not painted or anything. It's still got the primer on it, and that weird scuff part. I don't know what that's about. I don't know where that came from. It's just a minor scuff, but I'll take it out when I paint. But, as you can see, no longer in that old shop. And I've already made a short on it, so you guys all know that. Haven't really made any progress with the shop. There's no power coming to it still. These lights are being ran off of an extension cord going all the way up to the house. Luckily, it's not that far. But I've been held up by that. My daily, usually my daily, I'm taking another vehicle right now. Obviously not this one. It just started having a bunch of issues and the exhaust fell apart and whatnot. But once that's done, I'm going to be picking up wood and other materials to actually insulate this and get power ran to it. That way I can get back to welding, I can get back to tubing or bending tube, which I have a tubing bender. I'm not posting the video for it because the stand I made for it is junk. It's basically just a cheap Harbor Freight stand that I slapped together to try to make a good tubing bender, and that stand can't even handle the weight of the tubing bender. So I did find a new one. I'm going to order it, but the problem is it's a weld together yourself, and I can't weld it currently. Heck, the extension cords I'm running down here couldn't even handle 2 small space heaters. So, yeah. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little boring because it's just me doing the rocker, but more videos to come, and a lot, obviously, much better and bigger videos to come. So I'm gonna have more room to work on this. I can bend tubing and everything in here. So until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I don't know what else to say. See you guys later.